get this over with. I don't need people seeing us in here together.
I've got a reputation to protect, too. So did you give the new DL56 formula to those guys?
I did.
Oh, at least their noses aren't falling off, no extra ears growing out of their head. That's a good sign.
Oh, ye of little faith. Now, would I do that to you?
For $1, you bet.
Roll up your sleeve. I'll tell you, Frank, this new recipe I've cooked up is gonna make your whites whiter, your colors brighter, even as it takes away all those aggressive urges.
As long as it keeps me alive and out of withdrawal. I need my energy to get Julie out of this mess she's in.
It's a miracle drug, not a miracle.
Just shut up and get on with this.
My pleasure.
You, obviously. How'd you sleep?
Great. What are you making?
Well, I was hoping to have a pancake breakfast on the table for you before you got up, but I'm a little slower than I used to be.
You want me to go and come back later?
No. I want you to stand right there and talk to me. You do like pancakes, don't you?
You betcha.
Oh, good. Oh, no. Damn. Nation. Oh, I can't believe I was so clumsy. Here. Oh.
No, you're not. Most of these accidents just happen sometimes.
Spoken like a true gentleman.
Oh, Mary, you're supposed to be taking it easy.
I have to eat.
Neil, what happened? She was showing me how to make pancakes, and I dropped the eggs.
Oh, you are a gallant little fibber. You know, he must have some Irish in him somewhere. Don't believe a word he said. I dropped them, and I'll drop another dozen if it suits me. I picked out this great linoleum. It hides the dirt, doesn't it?
Mom, what is this?
It's called culinary therapy. I make a mess, and then I clean it up for exercise.
Well, I suggest you stick to more traditional methods from now on, okay?
I am just fine. I have a great helper.
She means me, Mom.
Well, she's right. You're a great helper. Everyone who wants flapjacks, raise their hand. Me. That's it? I make this mess, and I'm only cooking for 2.
All right, Mother, if you insist.
I do. Okay, I'm in. Great. Okay, helper, get me some more eggs, and this time, I'll crack them in the bowl.
How about I do it this time?
Talk to me. Any symptoms to report?
Low tolerance for jerks.
It's very funny, but I'm serious. About headaches, lack of sleep?
None.
Loss of appetite?
Nope.
How about sicknesses, colds? It's flu season.
I haven't had so much as a sniffle since I started taking DL56.
How you feeling now?
The same.
That's good.
I don't think so. I usually feel like I could knock down a brick wall after a dose. And this new formula had better work.
Frank, it will, okay? Should give you all the nerve regeneration, but none of the nerves.
And if it doesn't?
Guess we'll know soon enough.
This is my life you're playing with.
Rest assured that there is nothing in this world I take more seriously than money. And I won't take any chances when it comes to DL56.
That I believe.
All right, get out of here. And don't forget, we have a meeting with the Lance rep today.
I'll be here.
You better.
It's me, open up!
Just a minute.
What are you doing in here, Ramsey? Building yourself a new girlfriend? Where are the body parts?
Some of your Chinese food. Can't a brilliant young researcher get a little privacy around here?
No. I need some company.
Why? You should be home in bed. You're sick.
I know. I just wish this killer bug would live up to its name and kill me.
You obviously saw Scott.
Does it show?
What's the matter? He didn't like the apples you brought him?
Oh, no, I'm sure he liked the apples. Probably just as much as the orchard that Lucy had already brought him. Lucy's not moving out of the firehouse, even though Julie's been caught.
Hey, look, I hate to kick a friend when she's down, but you lost the bet. You owe me $5.
Oh, thanks a lot. You got a lot of heart, Ramsey.
Come on, cough it up.
There.
More good news. Loser buys breakfast.
Oh, good. Come on. Let's go.
Hey, well, tell you what, why don't you bring me back something good, okay? I'm kind of in the middle of an experiment.
Oops. You have some nerve, Ramsey.
And if anything should happen, if they should discover who you really are, just pretend to go along with what they tell you. And when the time is right, sweetie, find a way to meet me at the place we talked about.
How are you today?
Frank, I'm so glad to see you.
It's good to see you, too. I wasn't sure how you would feel after what happened on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I could say the same to you. I poisoned the dessert.
But you told me before anyone was hurt. That matters. So I heard you took the day off from therapy.
Yeah, I was exhausted. I needed a break.
Lee said you've been doing a lot of hard work.
It's nice to be with somebody who just cares about me.
You know how much I care about you.
I needed to hear that. It's scary knowing the world hates you.
People will eventually understand that you had a breakdown.
I mean, on one hand, Greg was my brother, and I loved him. But I've been having horrible nightmares about him.
What are they about?
I'm tied up. He's threatening me, and I'm terrified.
Is that what it felt like when Cooper held you?
I don't know anymore. In my dreams, I keep telling myself that if I play along with his sick games, that I actually have a chance to live. I have to do what he says or else. But when I wake up, I'm so confused. That's not the brother I knew. Greg loved me. Didn't he?
It seems to me that if he loved you, he wouldn't have put you in this position.
I don't know what's real anymore. Frank, what if what I had wasn't a dream at all? What if that was a real memory? Maybe Greg was truly going to kill me.
Julie, Marcia, Cooper used you. He's the one the world should hate, not you.
Greg lied to me. He's not my brother at all. I'm not Marcia. I'm Julie, aren't I?
Upon injection of the newly altered DL56, the patient's IgE and IgA levels show extremely high globulin and T cell levels, indicating a radically boosted immune system. Radically boosted. Can you say off the charts? Who is it?
It's me. Open the drawbridge.
What's the password?
Breakfast burrito.
Works for me.
Hey, why I'm being so nice to you when I'm the one who's miserable is beyond me.
Well, you got my last shred of sympathy months ago when Baldwin first dumped you. Get over it.
Fine. How?
Get tough. Get rational. You said yourself that the guy was all wrong for you.
As I recall, this time last year, you were goo-goo over Julie.
No. I had the hots for Julie, okay? There's a difference.
Why is it that none of us except for Victor could see through her poor little girl act? He knew she was the killer months ago.
She planted enough evidence on everybody else to gag a horse.
You know what? I wonder if Cooper really brainwashed her.
You think she killed by herself?
Well, I wonder if Buddy really killed himself, or if Julie was a killer earlier than we thought.
Suppose there's a lot about Julie we'll never know.
Yeah, well, I guess you've moved on to Courtney, huh?
Hey, share the wealth, why don't you? You sound horrible.
Well, at least you didn't say I look horrible.
Well, you would have known that if you looked in the mirror, wouldn't you? Hey, let me run a throat culture on you. I could use a good virus for my research.
Well, why don't you just run down to the files?
What, waste my valuable time? Well, I could be spending in coming up with my miracle cure for mankind.
Your altruism is not convincing.
Sweetheart, when I'm a millionaire, I'll buy me a truckload of altruism. Now, come on, let's play doctor. Open your mouth and say, That's a good girl.
That was so good, Mary. Well, thank you. I always add a dash of cinnamon to the batter.
Mom, I'll clear the table for you later.
I can manage. Well, I guess I shouldn't break out the good china yet.
Next week. Mom, I think it's a good idea if I stay home today to help out Mrs. Scanlon.
Oh, no, I think not. No way. Can't use me as an excuse to play hooky from school.
Well, Neil's been trying all week to get out of going to school today.
Why's that?
Well, it's Grandparents' Day, and our family's far away.
I don't want to be the only kid there without anybody.
Honey, I told you I'd go.
Mom, I'd look pathetic. But, hey, teacher did say we could bring a special friend. Maybe you'd like to go with me?
Today?
Oh, sweetie, Mary might not be up to it.
Nonsense. I'd be tickled pink. Besides, I could get out of therapy.
Nice try, Mom.
Okay, I'll do both.
Listen, I don't know if you should be out on your own so soon.
Well, I'd love to drive them.
Like I need a babysitter?
You could use a strong arm to lean on.
You know what? I'll just totter on upstairs and get dressed now.
Here, let me help you.
Thank you.
You're going to have
Oh,
It's great how well they get along.
Yeah. You know, this day was a long time coming.
Go ahead, say it. It's too bad she couldn't be his grandmother from the start.
And whose choice was that?
Mine. I never said I don't make mistakes.
I can't believe I let Greg take over my life. I have done so many awful things.
That doesn't mean you can't be helped. You were forced to do the things you did.
Frank, you have to believe Cooper said he would kill me if I didn't do what he wanted.
I believe you.
I know that doesn't excuse it. But I don't think there's any point in my trying to rebuild a life if you don't believe how sorry I am.
I believe you. I knew you before Cooper kidnapped you. You were the most intelligent, compassionate woman I had ever met. Yeah, that is the real you.
How will I ever get her back?
With the help of doctors and the people who care about you.
I'll be institutionalized the rest of my life.
We are not giving up. I already spoke to another attorney, Jimmy Knox.
I've heard of him. Did he agree to take my case?
Not yet.
I don't blame him. I had nothing but time to study the law the last time I was in, and I know how hopeless my case is. You have no idea what it's like to be confined in a cell. So dependent on others for every single thing. But I only feel safe when we're together.
That's not going to happen. At least, not for a while.
If I could be out of here now, we could be together.
Oh, Julie.
No, we could go someplace and I could get help.
Julie, we have to be realistic. You won't be released for a long time.
But you could help me escape.
So what are you combining my virus with?
Oh, just a little solution I've cooked up.
Come on, Ramsey, why are you being so evasive? What's the mystery drug?
All right, look, don't tell anybody. It's natural ingredients. Echinacea, golden seal, that kind of thing.
Hey, listen, if that stuff works, I will pay you big bucks to inject me.
No. Never test on humans. In fact, I'm gonna mark this one with a big old no-no label. Now I gotta put it somewhere safe.
Hey, Ramsey, who's gonna want a vial of viral contaminated herbs? I think you're getting a little paranoid in your old age.
Good point. I tend to overdo the security thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Now remember, you have physical therapy at 2.
I know. I will be there unless I keel over right here from sheer annoyance.
Mom, you know, if that was the case, you would have keeled over years ago from Frank and me.
One more, please.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, cheese. All right, thanks. Thank you.
One big happy family. Now let's see if I can get to the car without expiring.
I'll be right there. I just have to get my purse and my coat.
Okay.
Thank you.
You know, it wouldn't be a true Scanlon family picture if I didn't have my eyes closed, my hair sticking straight up.
Oh, no, I think you're adorable. Boy, I was such an idiot when I was young. All I ever thought about was how cute you were. It's just too bad I didn't get around to realizing what a great guy you were, too.
Back then, I was such a jerk for following you to Europe.
Well, if you hadn't, then I wouldn't have Neil. And he is the best thing that's ever happened to me. So I could never regret him.
I feel exactly the same way.
You know, when I see Mary with her grandson, or you with Neil, I realize I could have given our son the whole world. Right here in Port Charles.
Courtney, that's hindsight.
No. It's just sad. Because if I would have done things differently, then we could be here now as like this real family and not just boarders in your house.
Courtney, you could never be just anything.
No?
It's probably Lark. She's always locking herself out.
Right.
Hello. We're Mr. and Mrs. Canellos, Neil's grandparents.
I am not helping you escape. You're in enough trouble as it is.
But you said you'd do anything for me.
The best thing I can do for you now is get you help.
But the best hospitals in the world are in Switzerland. We could go there together, just you and me. I have plenty of money. We would be fine.
You've really thought this out.
I've been trying to figure out a way we can be together. This is it.
What kind of life would we have on the run from the authorities? This is not a small case. They would come after us.
It would be better than the life I face here.
We'd never see our families and our friends again.
If I had you, I'd have everything. You're all I have left in this world. You're all I care about.
No, I will not make you a fugitive.
I'm not asking for just you and me.
Who else is there?
Frank. I'm pregnant.